Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of July 13th or July 14th through the 20th. We're going to pick one of these categories at random, and I'll do it after I explain. The first category is your social life and your connections. This, oh, excuse me. Hope you guys are blessing me. The second category is your work. Third category is your self-care and your mental health. And the fourth category are your passions and your hobbies. So we will use a picker wheel on my phone to randomly pick one of these categories. So we'll see what comes up for you here, Capricorn. What did you get? The beige one. What's the beige one? All right, so for you, it's your self-care and your mental health. That's going to be the focus for this week's reading. We're going to start off with a cut of the cards to see what's at the bottom of the deck, and this will be a focus card, a great focus card. So for your self-care and your mental health, you have the Strength card, right? So wonderful. Focus on your strengths, focus on your weaknesses, what's, keeping you away from your strengths, what's taking away from your strengths. That's the focus card at the bottom of the deck. And we will pick 5 cards for you here, Capricorn. Your first card is the 7 of Cups for your self-care and your mental health. The second card you have is the Death card. The third card is the 4 of Swords. Really good cards when it comes to self-care and mental health. And your fourth card is the 5 of Pentacles. And your last card here, Capricorn, is the 6 of Cups. Awesome. Great cards for self-care and mental health. So again, at the bottom of the deck, we had strength. So focus on what are the things that make you strong, that improve your self-care and your mental health, right? What is it that you do? Do you exercise? Are you connecting with your friends? And are you processing things on your own? Are you doing therapy? Are you journaling? What are the things that you do that bring you strength? Your first card is the 7 of Cups, right? So when it comes to your mental health and your well-being here and your self-care, maybe you're trying some new options or thinking about some new options. The 7 of Cups is a card of options. Maybe you're thinking about taking on new things to improve your mental health. Maybe you're thinking about taking on new activities that will improve your well-being. The key to the 7 of Cups is focusing on one thing, right? Maybe you're just thinking about these things that are going to improve your mental health and your well-being and your self-care, but it's time for you to pick one thing. Pick one thing that is, that complements the things that you already do for your self-care and your mental health, right? So maybe you exercise to improve your self-care and your mental health. Now find therapists on YouTube or start journaling or start therapy, right? So it's like balance out the things that you already do by picking one new thing that's going to improve your mental health and your well-being. Your second card is the Death card. So this is about, bringing an end to the things that are toxic in your life or finding a way to transform, right? The Death card is about transformation. The Death card is about bringing an end to the things that you need to bring to an end when it comes to your well-being and your mental health. So what is that? Is it habits that you have? Is it people in your life? Is it new perspectives that you can gain on the things that drain you and that take away from your mental health and your well-being? What are you going to bring to an end? What are you going to put to death here with that Death card? Then you have the 4 of Swords, which is very self-explanatory. The 4 of Swords is about resting and relaxing, right? So maybe you're working too much right now, Capricorn, and that's impacting your mental health. Maybe there's too much focus on the things that you're working towards and the abundance that you're bringing into your life. So the 4 of Swords is asking you to take time to rest and relax. And then you have the 5 of Pentacles. So this is a card of disappointment. This is a card of the disappointments that have led to you having less mental health in your life. But the key to the Five of Pentacles is to focus on those disappointments in a way where it asks you to think about how you learned from these disappointments, right? So we all experience disappointments. We all experience, heartbreak or just things that really impact us negatively as far as our mental health goes. But like if we learn from those things and process those things, the Five of Pentacles is saying that disappointments are actually a blessing, right? And then you have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. The Six of Cups is a card of childlike innocence, right? So it's like the more you focus on your mental health, whenever the Six of Cups comes up, I always encourage everyone to think about childlike energy, right? Don't take things so seriously, Capricorn, right? Don't focus so much on work and success. Focus on joy. Focus on the childlike energy that you can bring into your life, right? Whenever the Six of Cups comes up, I always like to just have you think about when you're walking past the park and you see those toddlers playing and they're so magical and they're just happy, and the greatest joy that they're experiencing is just by being outside and moving their bodies. The whole goal of mental health is to get back to that childlike energy, right? Not take things so seriously as an adult. We all have responsibilities, but if we're not balancing them out with joyful things that bring about a childlike energy to us, then life is stale. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify these 5 cards. With the Seven of Cups, your first card in this spread, we have the Ace of Wands, right? So this is about starting something brand new. This is about like maybe abandoning the things that you do that improve your mental health, right? Like maybe some things just aren't working for you anymore. Maybe some things aren't working in the same way, right? Like that's a thing that I want you to think about. Like when you consider all the things that you do for your mental health and your well-being and your self-care, what is something new that you can start, especially if there are options that you're considering with the Seven of Cups. Like bring something new, something fresh, something that can really jolt your mental health in a positive way with that Ace of Wands. With the Death card, we have the King of Swords, right? So it's going to require you to use your mental clarity here with the King of Swords, right? It's going to require you to see things more clearly into yourself as far as your mental health and the things that you're doing to improve your mental health. But really, it's going to require you to think about what are the things that you've been doing when it comes to improving your mental health that maybe you need to stop doing because they're not helping anymore, right? Maybe they've helped you in the past, right? I don't know. This might be like what's coming to mind is like maybe there are YouTubers that you follow that help you improve your mental health, and maybe you're studying the same topics. It's time to start new topics, right? Like maybe you've relied on only therapy and not exercise. It's time to start exercising, right? Like, and focus less on therapy. Think about what you need to bring to a close as far as what you do for your mental health, and then use your mental clarity to bring about something new, especially with that Ace of Wands and the Seven of Cups. With the Four of Swords, we will clarify it with the Page of Pentacles. So this is about researching new information. This is about researching some new things that you can work on, right? Like taking the time to rest and recover. The Page of Pentacles is thinking about like new ways in which you can work on your mental health, right? Again, finding new avenues, right? Maybe finding different therapists on YouTube or reading different articles, right? Like being in a rested state, taking a break from what you're doing, what you're working on, spending time on your own, and then thinking about something new to work on with this Page of Pentacles is going to hopefully lead you in a new direction that's going to help you out with your mental well-being and your overall well-being. So your fourth card is the Five of Pentacles. With the Five of Pentacles, you have the Hermit, right? So this is connected to that Four of Swords, in my opinion. Maybe you've been doing too much. Maybe you've been working too much or having too much fun. It's time to get into hermit mode, right? Or the flip side of that, if you've been in hermit mode and you've been spending too much time on your own, the way for you to improve your well-being, especially with the Six of Cups at the end, is by getting out of hermit mode, getting out of the house, getting out of your cave, right? Spending time with people, making new connections. And this will help you to, improve your overall well-being. Your last card is the Six of Cups, and with the Six of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups. I'm sorry. So the Ten of Cups is happiness, right? Just extreme, wonderful, joyful happiness. By focusing more on being a child, having a childlike energy, this is going to bring you the happiness of the Ten of Cups. But the thing about the Ten of Cups is that those cups are up in the sky. This happiness is above them, and they haven't brought it down to earth, down to them. So it's like maybe you are just dreaming about things that will improve your well-being, but you have to ground them into your reality. And whatever that may be, whatever avenues that you can take on to improve your mental health, ground them into yourself and into your reality. And this will help you out. All right. Hope you enjoyed the reading. Take care, Capricorn.